Happy
Black. Happy Black History Month.
She turned up. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back, family. Sauce Family, man. We on season 2. And we about to do a bid for y'all, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. What we cooking today, KG?
We finna make some deluxe.
Oh,
vegan.
deluxe.
I have to think of an adjective. Deluxe vegan nachos, loaded up with all the vegetables. We're gonna make some queso from scratch, and the tortilla chips from scratch too.
Hey man, this thing about to be busting, man. But before we move on, you know we gotta shout out our sponsors. Oh man, keep on subscribing, man. We getting folks coming from Instagram, YouTube, got everybody coming, man. So y'all, we gotta shout out our sponsors, man. The UniPlant and Rise of the Real, alright? Y'all go ahead and check them out. We'll have the link in the description. And we're gonna do something different, man. We shouting out black businesses, things that we support. And
a new business every week, new black business every week.
So if you in the ATL, where we is, man, you in Atlanta, man, you gotta go try WTF? Yeah. Wonderful Tasting Foods. Yes.
Food truck. Follow them on Instagram.
Bussin', man.
They got different locations where they pop up.
Bussin'. We had chili cheese fry, shrimp burger. Man, going crazy,
yeah.
man.
That's a slap.
So, man, we gonna stop talking, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Happy Black History Month. You did. Let's go ahead and get in season. Alright, so we finna go ahead and get straight to the ingredients real quick, you feel me? Alright, then what we got? So we got some cilantro, alright, that's gonna go in our pico for, you know, like a little sauce over the top. We got some limes that's gonna go also with our pico and our avocado. Got some guac. We got the homemade guac going, you dig? You can see all this if you check that quesadilla episode, you know what I'm saying? So we got avocados and limes. Gotta get a little hotness with the jalapeños. Got some tomatoes again, and then we have a red onion. What else we got, KG?
So I'm gonna use some yellow corn tortillas and kind of cut them up into those triangular chip shapes.
Homemade chips, you know what I'm saying?
And all you gotta do is put like a little bit of olive oil on them, and as well as some, I choose to use coarse salt because it kind of feels that more restaurant feel, and then bake them in the oven. For the queso, we got, of course, my favorite, the vegan heavy cream, some regular almond milk. I finally got some Colby Jack Vio Life. This is my favorite out of all the cheeses that they have.
Vio Life. We still waiting to hear back from you.
I knew he was gonna start saying that.
We waiting to hear back from you. We use you almost every episode. Nah, for real, I appreciate you.
And you can't have no authentic queso without some good old Rotel. This is fire roasted tomatoes with some green chilies, and of course some black beans that we gonna season up and throw over the top as well.
Yup. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make the pico and avocado. Alright, so some of the pico is gonna go in the avocado as well. How the avocado came out. Woo! It's alright. You always want them green ones, you know, we be at the thing trying to find it. So we just gonna dice these up. I'm gonna put half in one bowl and half in the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these things diced nice on up. Real easy. Oh, new knife. Yeah, I ain't gonna say who knife it is. New knife.
What do you mean? Who knife is it?
Your knife. What you got going over there, KG?
I'm just gonna prep the guac for Mr. Bailey. So I'm just mashing up these nice avocados he picked at the stove. So that all he has to do is transfer the onion and tomatoes and cilantro to this here bowl.
So again, man, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dice up this onion. I'm gonna dice up this onion, dice up the tomato, dice up the jalapeños, and we're gonna get everything going. When we come back, you see everything diced up, ready to go. We'll go to that next step.
So, thank you, Mr. Bailey, for dicing up these tomatoes and onions. So I'm just gonna separate about half in each. You want to cut your tomatoes and onions a little bit more fine. You want to dice it kind of smaller. But this will do. The flavors is still gonna be there. So I'm gonna put, and then I only put jalapeno in my guac. I don't really put it in pico, but you can do as you like.
How you feel?
What?
Do how you feel.
Yeah, do it how you feel.
Cilantro.
Yeah, we're gonna need more tomatoes.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut some more tomatoes up. But y'all already see what we're gonna do. I'm finna cut some more tomatoes up and cut them up smaller with the knife. And after that, what we got next after this? What we doing next?
Then I'm gonna show y'all how to make the tortilla chips.
Tortilla chips after this, and we'll be back. Alright, so we got everything placed up again. Dice these onions a little better. I had a bad knife. My chef over there, she likes to, pick at me. But yeah, dice them up a little bit finer. So we gonna hit them with the chili powder for sure. Chili powder. I got a little pepper. I hit the farmer's market all the time. I'm gonna hit them forward with the garlic powder, and then I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of salt. You know what I'm saying? Pink Himalayan salt. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these. What you laughing at?
You love it?
I love it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get these seasoned up, man. Y'all can see what Chef KG got going on.
Alright, so we got, I went ahead and started my beans. Just gonna let them boil before I put the top on it and let it simmer. In the meantime, we're gonna cut these corn tortillas up into chips. So kind of I just do it down the middle both ways. And you can either leave them this size or make it a little bit smaller, but I think I want to use these. And we gonna be feeding a lot of people, so I need to make a lot. But essentially, when you bake it, you're gonna spread them out evenly. My oven is on 350, and in a minute once I have all my chips laid out, I will start to put the oil and the salt on it before it goes in the oven.
Come on back real quick.
Dang, you flashing lime juice everywhere.
I forgot one more thing. You gotta make sure after you hit them seasonings, you're gonna use one whole lime, 1/2 for your guac and then 1/2 for your pico. So do not forget that. My fault, y'all. Go ahead and get that in. Back to KDG.
I don't need you.
Oh, no, back to KDG. Alright, what we doing after this? What you gotta show me after this?
I told him I'm gonna put this salt.
Gonna put the what?
The salt and the oil. You understand what I said now?
Gonna put the salt and the oil. I'm talking about when we come back from break. What they doing? You gonna be on the cheese sauce or you gonna be on the beans? You gonna be on the beans. We'll be back with the beans.
Just need to take a little bit. You don't need much olive oil for each chip. Just like literally a drop. Maybe this seems like tedious, but this is how I do it. And then after I get all of like a drop on each chip, I kind of just spread it with the back of the spoon on the front and the back of the chip. Some people choose to fry you can also fry these to make chips, but we're trying to be healthier. So instead of frying it in a bunch of oil, you just want to coat it lightly with oil and then bake it for 10 minutes. Also, you can put a little bit of lime juice on these too if you kind of want that, what are those chips called? Like hint of lime, like store-bought tortilla chips with the salt. You can do that as well. Alright, so as you can see, we got our little salt. We're gonna put them in the oven for like 10 minutes and then I'll check on it. See if they're nice and brown, if they need a little bit more time. Our beans have been simmering. I always season my black beans with some adobo and some black pepper. Kind of just let them simmer. They'll be almost done in a minute. In a second. to go on to our queso. Put my stove on medium heat, and I'm gonna use about a little bit more than half, about 3/4 a cup of some dairy-free heavy cream, and follow up with about half a cup of this unsweetened, unflavored almond milk. Don't get no vanilla almond milk. And let this start to boil. And once it starts to get hot, I'll start slowly adding in my shreds of cheese. That way it will melt down better. Wait till the milk warms up a bit. Alright, so it's nice and starting to get thick. So I'm about to add in maybe like 1/4 or half of this can. I don't really need the whole thing. It's a lot of tomatoes. And then I'm gonna season it up with a little bit of salt, black pepper, garlic powder. I know we making Mexican food, but we're gonna put a little Cajun seasoning in there. It's Black History Month, bitch. Put a little black on it, and get this queso right. It's the most important part of the nachos. I think the chips. I was like, I hear sizzling. I'm sorry.
Let the chip burn up. Trying to be Black History Month. Alright, so we got the chips. Again, homemade. Yes, sir. You're going crazy. We just gonna throw them in there. Real chips. No cap. No frying. You see what I'm saying? No frying needed. Got everything baked. So we got the chips out. I'm gonna put another batch in. Second. Cause they ain't have no room right there. We'll just get it out when I get it. And we gonna serve it up in a minute, man. So we got the chips, we got the queso, we got homemade nachos. Did y'all get the beans already? We got the beans. And we finna serve up to the wonderful two. We'll introduce them later.